Have you ever seen a helicopter and thought, damn, that's luxurious? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. We're about to count down the top 15 most baller choppers in the world, and trust me, these bad boys will make your jaw drop. From gold-plated seatbelts to built-in jacuzzis, these helicopters redefine what it means to fly in style. Augusta Westland AW139 KE Koala. Starting off this list of luxurious whirlybirds, we got the Augusta Westland AW119 KE Koala. Now, this bad boy ain't just for show, it's a workhorse for law enforcement and even does some VIP transport on the side. But don't let that fool you, it's still got plenty of style. This chopper can fit up to 6 passengers plus 2 crew, so you and your squad can roll in comfort, and with a top speed of 166 miles per hour and a range of 618 miles, you'll be zipping across the country in no time. But the real kicker? The premium leather seats. Yeah, you heard that right. This ain't your grandma's pleather. We're talking buttery soft top-of-the-line leather that'll make you feel like royalty. Of course, safety's a top priority too. The AW119 KE Koalas got advanced avionics and systems to keep you flying smooth and secure. No turbulence, no problem. And with a price tag between $1.80 to $3 million, it's actually pretty affordable for a luxury whip. I mean, it's still gonna set you back a few mil, but compared to some of the other choppers on this list, it's a steal. So there you have it, the Augusta Westland AW119 KE Koala. It's the perfect blend of practicality and luxury, kicking off our countdown in style. But trust me, we're just getting started. Wait until you see what's next on the list. Speaking of what's next, Sikorsky S96C++. This sleek machine ain't just for the rich and famous. It's a go-to for the Coast Guard and police too. But with a price tag that'll make your eyes water, you know it's got to be packing some serious luxury features. First off, let's talk numbers. A 2006 model of this bad boy will set you back around $3.5 million. But if you want the latest and greatest, you're looking at a cool $7 million, maybe even $13 million for a fully loaded 2012 model. Yeah, I know it's a lot of dough, but when you see what this chopper can do, you'll understand why. The S76C++ can seat up to 8 passengers in total comfort. We're talking plush leather seats, custom interiors, the works. It's like flying in a private jet, but with the added thrill of hovering over traffic jams, and with a max altitude of nearly 14,000 feet, you'll be soaring above the peasants in no time. But it's not just about luxury. This chopper's got range too. With a distance of 335 nautical miles on a single tank, you can hop from city to city without breaking a sweat. And let's not forget about the quiet zone technology. No more shouting over the roar of the blades. You can actually have a conversation without going hoarse. Of course, all this luxury comes with some serious power under the hood. The S76C++ needs 2 pilots to handle its 11,700-pound max takeoff weight. But once you're up in the air, you'll feel like you're floating on a cloud, a very expensive, very exclusive cloud. So there you have it, the Sikorsky S76C++. It's a perfect blend of performance and luxury with a price tag to match. But hey, if you've got the cash to spare, why not travel in style? Next up, we've got a chopper that takes luxury to a whole new level. Eurocopter Hermes EC135. But let's move on to something that's gonna blow your mind. The Eurocopter Hermes EC135. Yeah, you heard that right, Hermes, as in the fancy French fashion house. They teamed up with Eurocopter to create a chopper that's so luxurious it'll make your head spin. Now, a regular EC135 will set you back about $4.2 million. But when you add that Hermes touch, you're looking at a cool $6 million. And trust me, it's worth every penny. The interior is decked out in calf leather seats and designer canvas, with leather-trimmed controls, and even a special pair of binoculars. I mean, who needs binoculars in a helicopter? But hey, when you're rolling in style, anything goes. And get this, the cabin's got hidden compartments and sliding doors, plus a glass partition to separate you from the cockpit. You know, for when you need a little privacy. But don't worry, you won't be sacrificing performance for luxury. This baby can hit speeds of 178 miles per hour and cruise for 395 miles on a single tank. Not too shabby, right? Sure, the EC135 is usually used for stuff like emergency medical services and military ops, but when Hermes gets their hands on it, it becomes the ultimate VIP transport. You can fit up to 6 passengers in this thing, so bring your whole entourage. And the best part, it's smooth as silk. One reviewer even said, "Overall, this craft is a quiet baby and scores highly on stability." I don't know about you, but I like my helicopters like I like my relationships, stable and quiet. Augusta Westland AW109 Grand Versace VIP. This is what happens when two Italian powerhouses, Augusta Westland and Versace, team up to create a flying masterpiece. Now I know what you're thinking. Versace, like the fashion brand. Yup, that's the one. They took their design expertise and slapped it all over the interior of this bad boy. We're talking full Versace leather, high-end fabrics, the whole 9 yards. It's like stepping into a runway show, but instead of models, you've got a bunch of VIPs sipping champagne, but all that glitz and glamour comes at a price. The AW109 Grand Versace VIP will set you back about $6.3 million. That's a lot of dough, but hey, when you're catering to the cream of the crop, you gotta go big or go home. And it's not just about looks either. This chopper's got some serious performance under the hood. It can hit speeds of 177 miles per hour and cruise for nearly 600 miles on a single tank. That means you can hop from Milan to Paris without breaking a sweat, all while lounging in the lap of luxury. But here's the real kicker. This thing is designed specifically for VIPs. It's not just a helicopter with a fancy interior. Every last detail is tailored to make sure the big shots feel like royalty. From the moment you step inside, you know you're in for a treat. Eurocopter MercedesBenz EC145. This ain't your typical helicopter, folks. It's what happens when two heavy hitters in the world of luxury, Mercedes-Benz and Eurocopter, join forces to create a flying palace fit for a king. First off, let's talk about the interior. The geniuses at the Mercedes-Benz Advanced Design Division put their heads together and came up with a cabin that's so slick, you'll think you're in a high-end sports car. We're talking thick, insulated floors that keep the vibrations at bay so you can sit back and relax without feeling like you're in a blender. And don't even get me started on the entertainment system. You've got XM satellite radio, a 12-inch LCD screen, and a music player that'll keep the tunes going for 30 hours straight. It's like having your own private club in the sky. But let's talk numbers. The Eurocopter Mercedes-Benz EC145 will set you back around $7 million. That's a serious chunk of change, but when you're rolling with up to 9 passengers in pure luxury, it's worth every penny. And this bird ain't just a pretty face, it's got some serious power under the hood. We're talking a top speed of 153 miles per hour and a range of 426 miles. That means you can hop from LA to Vegas and back without breaking a sweat. And here's the real kicker. The EC145 is loaded with tech that'll make your head spin. The avionics are so advanced you'll feel like you're in a sci-fi movie. And with all the customization options available, you can make this chopper your own personal flying palace. It's like having a blank canvas, but instead of paint, you've got luxury features coming out of your ears. But you know what really sets the EC145 apart? It's not just a one-trick pony. This baby can handle everything from VIP transport to search and rescue missions. It's like having a Swiss Army knife, but instead of tiny scissors and a toothpick, you've got a flying machine that can do it all. Airbus Helicopter EC145. This bad boy ain't just another pretty face in the world of high-end choppers. It's got the performance and features to back up its $8.7 million price tag. Yeah, you heard that right. This bird costs more than most people's homes, but when you're catering to the VIP crowd, you gotta bring your A game. So, what do you get for that kind of cash? For starters, the EC145 can seat up to 9 passengers in the lap of luxury. That means you and 8 of your closest friends can cruise the skies in style, sipping champagne and living the high life. And with a range of 380 nautical miles, that's about 437 miles for you landlubbers, you can cover some serious ground without ever having to set foot on the plebeian pavement. But it's not just about going far, it's about getting there fast. The EC145 can hit speeds of up to 172 miles per hour, which is faster than most sports cars. So while everyone else is stuck in traffic, you'll be soaring above it all, laughing at the poor suckers below. Now I know what you're thinking. Sure, it's fast and fancy, but what about comfort? Don't worry, the EC145 has got you covered. This chopper is designed with rotor blades that produce less sound and vibration, so you can enjoy a smooth, peaceful ride without feeling like you're in a blender. And with advanced avionics and vibration-reducing technologies, you'll be flying in the ultimate comfort zone. But here's the real reason why the EC145 is a favorite among the luxury set: customization. This baby is like a blank canvas, ready for you to put your personal stamp on it. Want Versace leather seats? Done. Need a minibar stocked with top-shelf booze? No problem. The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes the EC145 so damn appealing. Leonardo AW139. All right, folks, hold on to your hats because we're about to take a ride in the Leonardo AW139, a helicopter that's so fly, it'll make you question everything you thought you knew about luxury travel. This bad boy is the real deal, with a price tag that ranges from a cool $5.5 million to a whopping $14.5 million, depending on how you trick it out. But let's talk about what makes the AW139 so special. For starters, it ain't just a pretty face. This thing is a workhorse that's been designed for everything from VIP transport to search and rescue missions. It's like the Swiss Army knife of helicopters, but instead of tiny scissors and a toothpick, you've got a machine that can handle anything you throw at it. And when it comes to performance, the AW139 doesn't mess around. This bird can hit speeds of up to 193 miles per hour and has a range of 573 miles, which means you can hop from one end of the country to the other without breaking a sweat. And with the capacity to seat up to 8 passengers in pure luxury, you can bring along your whole crew for the ride. But the AW139 isn't just about speed and comfort, it's also packed with features that'll make you feel like you're in a sci-fi movie. We're talking advanced avionics, state-of-the-art navigation systems, and even autopilot capabilities that'll make you feel like you're flying first class without lifting a finger. And here's the real kicker. The AW139 is so versatile, it's been adopted by everyone from law enforcement to firefighters. It's like having a flying fortress that can handle anything from high-speed chases to rescue missions, all while keeping you cozy and comfortable in the process. But don't just take my word for it. The proof is in the pudding. The AW139 has been in production since 2004 and is still going strong, which means it's got staying power that few other choppers can match. Airbus H155. But hold up, because this chopper is about to take luxury to a whole new level. I'm talking about the Airbus H155, a bird so sleek and stylish, it'll make you feel like a billionaire just by looking at it. This thing ain't cheap, with prices ranging from a cool $10 million to a jaw-dropping $14 million. But trust me, it's worth every penny. First off, let's talk about the H155 seating capacity. This bad boy can comfortably fit up to 13 passengers, which means you can bring your whole entourage along for the ride. And with a top speed of 200 miles per hour and a range of 533 miles, you can cover some serious ground without ever having to stop for gas. But here's where the H155 really shines: its design. This chopper was built specifically for business aviation and luxury travel, and it shows. The spacious cabin can be customized to your heart's content, with everything from plush leather seats to state-of-the-art entertainment systems. And with advanced avionics and vibration-reducing technologies, you'll be flying in the ultimate comfort zone. But don't just take my word for it, the proof is in the pudding. The H155 has been a favorite among the jet set for years, with everyone from CEOs to celebrities using it to get around in style. It's like having your own private jet, but with the added bonus of being able to land just about anywhere. And if you're worried about safety, don't be. The H155 is equipped with the latest and greatest in navigation and communication technology, ensuring that you'll always be on the right track. Plus, with a max altitude of 15,000 feet, you'll be flying high above any potential trouble. So there you have it, the Airbus H155. It's fast, it's luxurious, and it's got a price tag that'll make your accountant cry. But when you're living the high life, it's all just part of the game. But wait, because we're not done yet. Eurocopter AS332 Super Puma. This chopper has been trusted by world leaders and VIPs to get them from point A to point B in style. I'm talking about the Eurocopter AS332 Super Puma, a machine that's so fly, it makes other helicopters look like they're standing still. This bad boy will set you back a cool $15.5 million, but trust me, it's worth every penny. First off, let's talk about what makes the Super Puma so special. This thing is a workhorse that's been designed for transporting the who's who of the world, from presidents to princes. It's like having your own personal Air Force One, but without all the red tape and security checks. And with a top speed of 156 miles per hour and a range of 522 miles, you can cover some serious ground without ever having to worry about traffic. But the Super Puma ain't just about getting from A to B, it's about doing it in style. This chopper can comfortably seat up to 19 people, which means you can bring your whole entourage along for the ride. And with its powerful engines and advanced systems, you'll be flying so smooth, you'll forget you're even in the air. It's like riding on a cloud, but with a price tag that'll make your accountant sweat. But here's the real kicker. The Super Puma is so reliable and safe, it's been the go-to choice for transporting world leaders for years. It's like having your own personal security detail, but with rotors instead of guns, and with the ability to reach altitudes of up to 19,750 feet and climb at a rate of over 1,600 feet per minute, you'll be flying high above any potential trouble. Airbus H175. This bad boy is like the Rolls-Royce of helicopters, and it's got a price tag to match. We're talking a cool $17 million, which means you better have some deep pockets if you want to take this bird for a spin. But trust me, it's worth every penny. The H175 can comfortably seat up to 10 people, which means you can bring your whole crew along for the ride. And with a top speed of 173.8 miles per hour and a range of 680 miles, you can cover some serious ground without ever having to stop for gas. But here's where the H175 really shines. Its luxury features. This chopper was designed specifically for VIPs and high rollers, and it shows. The spacious cabin is decked out with plush leather seats, fine wood finishes, and state-of-the-art entertainment systems. It's like flying in your own private lounge, but with a view that'll take your breath away, and if you're worried about safety, don't be. The H175 is equipped with the latest and greatest in navigation and communication technology, ensuring that you'll always be on the right track. Plus, with the ability to reach altitudes of up to 15,000 feet, you'll be flying high above any potential trouble. But the H175 ain't just about luxury, it's also a workhorse. This chopper is designed for multiple roles, including offshore oil and gas operations, search and rescue missions, and emergency medical services. It's got a robust design and high lift capacity that make it ideal for operating in both land and maritime settings. So there you have it, the Airbus H175. It's fast, it's luxurious, and it's got a price tag that'll make your accountant cry. But when you're living the high life, it's all just part of the game. And with its blend of performance, safety, and opulent features, the H175 stands out in the luxury helicopter market like a diamond in a sea of cubic zirconia. Bell 525, relentless. It's practically flying itself. I'm talking about the Bell 525 Relentless, a bird that's introducing some seriously cutting-edge technology to the world of luxury helicopters. This bad boy will set you back a cool $15 million, but trust me, it's worth every penny. First off, let's talk about what makes the Bell 525 Relentless so special. It's the first commercial helicopter to incorporate fly-by-wire technology, which means it's got some seriously smooth handling and increased safety. It's like having a personal pilot that never makes a mistake, but without the awkward small talk. But the Bell 525 Relentless ain't just about fancy technology, it's also got plenty of room for you and your crew. This chopper can accommodate up to 16 passengers, which means you can bring your whole entourage along for the ride. And with a spacious interior that's been designed for luxury and comfort, you'll feel like you're flying in a high-end boardroom, but with a view that'll make your corner office look like a broom closet. And when it comes to performance, the Bell 525 Relentless doesn't disappoint. This bird can cruise at a top speed of 162 miles per hour and cover a maximum range of around 575 miles. That means you can get from LA to Vegas in style without ever having to set foot in a cramped commercial jet. But here's the real kicker. The Bell 525 Relentless is powered by not one, but two GECT 72F1 turboshaft engines, which means it's got plenty of power to spare. And with a 5-blade main rotor, this chopper is as efficient as it is luxurious. So there you have it, the Bell 525 Relentless. It's got advanced technology, plenty of space and performance that'll make your head spin. Sikorsky S92. You already know the Bell 525 Relentless ain't no joke, but when it comes to luxury helicopters trusted by the biggest names in the game, the Sikorsky S92 is where it's at. This bad boy will set you back a cool $27 million. But when you're shuttling around presidents and billionaires, that's just the cost of doing business. The S92 can comfortably seat up to 19 passengers, which means you can bring your whole entourage along for the ride. And with a top speed of 194 miles per hour and a range of nearly 600 miles, you can cover some serious ground without ever having to worry about running out of gas. But here's the thing, the Sikorsky S92 ain't just about luxury. This chopper has won the trust of the Federal Aviation Authority as one of the safest helicopters around, which is why it's often used for search and rescue missions and high-profile transportation. In fact, the United States Marine Corps even uses it for presidential transport, dubbing it Marine One. But don't get it twisted, the S92 still knows how to party. The spacious 19-foot-long cabin can be decked out with all sorts of luxurious customizations, from plush leather seating to state-of-the-art entertainment systems. It's like flying in your own private club, but with a view that'll make your Instagram followers green with envy. And when it comes to performance, the Sikorsky S92 is a true heavyweight. With a maximum takeoff weight exceeding 26,000 pounds, this chopper can handle even the most demanding missions with ease. Plus, with advanced avionics and flight control systems, as well as multiple redundant systems and continuous health monitoring, you can rest assured that you're in good hands. So there you have it, the Sikorsky S92. It's got the perfect blend of luxury, performance and safety, making it the go-to choice for anyone who wants to travel in style. Leonardo AW101. This beast of a helicopter is in a league of its own, with a price tag of around $21 million. But for that kind of cash, you're getting a chopper that can handle just about anything. The AW101 is a true workhorse used by both military and civilian operators for everything from search and rescue to VIP transport. And with room for up to 24 passengers, you can bring your whole crew along for the ride. No, really, this thing is so big, you can actually stand up and walk around inside. It's like having your own private jet, but with the ability to land just about anywhere. But the AW101 ain't just about size. This chopper can fly at altitudes of up to 15,000 feet and cruise at speeds of around 170 miles per hour. And with a range of over 800 miles, you can cover some serious ground without ever having to stop for gas. Of course, all that performance comes at a cost. The AW101 requires 2 pilots to operate and burns through fuel like it's going out of style. But for those who can afford it, the AW101 offers a level of luxury that's hard to beat. The interior can be customized to your exact specifications, with everything from plush leather seating to state-of-the-art entertainment systems. And when it comes to heavy lifting, the AW101 is in a class of its own. With the ability to handle over 32,000 pounds of weight, this chopper is a favorite of militaries around the world. But even with all that muscle, the AW101 still manages to offer a smooth and comfortable ride thanks to advanced avionics and flight control systems. Airbus H225. Also known as the most expensive helicopter in the world, this bad boy will set you back a cool $28 million. But for that kind of cash, you're getting a flying palace that can seat up to 24 passengers, plus 2 crew members and a cabin attendant. And when it comes to range, the H225 ain't no joke. With powerful twin engines, this chopper can hit speeds of over 170 miles per hour and cover a distance of 533 miles without ever having to touch the ground. But the H225 isn't just about going fast and far. It can also soar to heights of over 15,000 feet, making it the perfect ride for those who like to live life above the clouds. But what really sets the H225 apart is its spacious cabin. Measuring over 25 feet long and 6 feet wide, this thing is like a penthouse suite in the sky. And with the ability to customize the interior to your exact specifications, you can deck it out with all sorts of luxury luxurious amenities, from plush leather seating to state-of-the-art entertainment systems. Of course, with great luxury comes great responsibility. The H225 is a favorite of militaries around the world, thanks to its robustness and versatility. In fact, it's often used for search and rescue missions, thanks to its advanced avionics and state-of-the-art technology. As Wunderslist puts it, the H225 is a next-generation civilian Super Puma designed to follow in the footsteps of its predecessors while incorporating modern advancements. But even with all that military muscle, the H225 is still the ultimate status symbol for the ultra-wealthy. As Vref.com puts it, at that price you'll be paying to have its long-range transportation capabilities and a capacity of 24 people in addition to 2 crew and a cabin attendant. In other words, if you want to travel in style and make a statement, the H225 is the only way to go. But here's the thing. As impressive as the H225 is, it's still not the king of the skies. No, that title belongs to a chopper that's so exclusive it's practically a myth. Airbus H215 Super Puma. But wait, I haven't even told you about the creme de la creme, the top dog, the big kahuna of luxury helicopters. I'm talking about the Airbus H215 Super Puma, and trust me, this thing is in a league of its own. First off, let's talk price tag. The H215 will set you back a cool $18 million, but for that kind of cash, you're getting a flying palace that's been customized to the nines. I'm talking kitchens, bathrooms, lounges, you name it, the H215 can handle it. This chopper is all about luxury, and it shows. But the H215 ain't just a pretty face. This beast can comfortably seat up to 19 passengers, making it perfect for those big-time corporate events or VIP shindigs. And with a cruise speed of around 171 miles per hour and a range of over 533 miles, you can cover some serious ground without ever having to touch down. But what really sets the H215 apart is the attention to detail. The interior of this chopper is like something straight out of a movie, with plush leather seats, state-of-the-art entertainment systems, and all the bells and whistles you'd expect from a top-of-the-line luxury vehicle. And with the ability to customize every last inch of the cabin, you can really make the H215 your own. Of course, all that luxury does come at a cost. The H215 is powered by 2 massive turbo-mecha Makila 1A1 engines, which means it ain't exactly fuel efficient. But when you're cruising in a chopper that's been designed for the ultra-wealthy, who cares about a little extra gas money? But here's the thing. Even among the most luxurious helicopters in the world, the H215 stands out. It's got a level of craftsmanship and attention to detail that you just don't see in other choppers, and it's got the performance to match. Whether you're flying to your private island or just cruising around the city, the H215 is the ultimate way to travel in style.